Hello and welcome to Just One Question with me, Neelakshi Sengupta. Once again, we have with us the world-renowned actor of India, Kabir Bedi. If you remember, he had told us last time we spoke to him that he attributes his fame and opportunity in Bollywood and in world cinema and television to the English language theatre and Alec Padamsee. Today, I would like to know more about his work styles across the continents and his learning from each of them. Tell us more, please, Kabir.
I like to do one big production every 10 years or so because theatre really excites me the most. It is ultimately the actor's medium. It is the one medium where an actor is not interrupted. He just gives an uninterrupted performance. And you feel and sense the pulse of the audience. You have a full interaction with that moment with the audience, that you know you've hit them where it counts. And that pulsating relationship between the actor and the audience is something you don't get in film or television or anywhere else. So I have a great fondness for the theatre. But unfortunately, I've got a career on 3 continents. So it's hard for me to devote the kind of time that's necessary to rehearse and then keep performing a play. But I do love the theatre. I found that from my earliest days, it is what taught me the very basics of acting, the importance of characterization, the importance of timing, cueing, movement and speech, and being able to externalize your emotion in a way that reaches across to an audience, even though a person watching you might be sitting in the last row.
How many plays did you do before you embarked into the rest of your journey as an actor, on screen particularly?
I did 3 plays with Alec. One was Girish Karnad Tughlaq. The second was Vijay Tendulkar's Vultures, Gidhade in the original Marathi. And then I played Othello for Alec in the early 90s. So these are the main plays that I've done over the years.
And then you moved on to performing in London and Canada, right?
And then I went on to do a play at the West End in London called The Far Pavilions. And I did a very impressive production of a play called Taj in Canada, which was based on the life of Shah Jahan, written by Canada's foremost playwright, John Murrell. And it was a fantastic production that we performed at the Luminato Theatre Arts Festival. And it was absolutely magnificent, the way it was done with the lights and the effects and the sets and the magic of the Taj and the journey of Shah Jahan, imprisoned in the Red Fort, where he could see the Taj Mahal and couldn't go to it. And an old man imprisoned by his son, Aurangzeb, who had overthrown him to become the new emperor. And Lisa Ray played my daughter Jahanara, who was imprisoned with me.
Okay.
So it was a beautiful talk of this angry emperor, almost a Lear-like performance, where he talks of the history of the Mughals coming to India, the building of the Taj, what inspired it, what he went through when she died, and questions, even the very act of building it, ultimately what use is it? But by the end of the play, he's convinced he's done something that will endure as a symbol of his love for Mumtaz for all time.
That must have been quite a complicated role. But you excel in complicated scenarios, Kabir. Tell me, please, theatre in different countries must be quite different. Did you get to experience the stage anywhere else?
I'm not a great expert on theatre movements in different countries. because I traverse film, television, and theatre, and I don't have the luxury of having explored every type of theatre in every country. What has changed greatly is the technical aspects of theatre. Today, the light and the sound is totally different to what it used to be, just because of the sheer sophistication of technology that's available. Today, actors are mic'd as well, so you don't have to worry about projecting with your natural voice to the last row in the audience without shouting, and that's a technique in itself.
Yes, of course.
So, theatre has become a big and complex business, and it is the largely big commercial plays that play at the West End or Broadway in New York. But I always believe that the theatre is a fertile hotbed of ideas, and some of the finest ideas come out of small theatres in small places. And when I was presenting the awards at the Mahindra Excellence for Theatre Awards in Delhi, I saw how many incredible performances, plays, themes, ideas, and inventive expressions came out of small theatre. And that is the real heart of theatre, as far as I'm concerned.
That is a long way theatre has come, and what a wonderful growth it has been. In the episodes ahead, I would like to understand many more topics related to acting and performance. But I shall take your leave now. Thank you once again. This is Neelakshi Sengupta, and you were listening to Just One Question.